Hi Purple Eagle fans, I'm Amelia Fadul.
And I'm John Reister.
And this is this week's Purple Eagle Update. On Sunday, the women's bowling team competed in their first ever home match against Steveville. NU took the traditional match 939 to 843, with Taylor Strickland leading the way with a game high of 222. Next up for the team, Niagara will host its first tournament next weekend as it welcomes multiple teams from the region in the Niagara-Brunswick Falls Open at Classic Lanes. The volleyball team traveled to Poughkeepsie, New York to take on Marist College. They lost 3-1. Sunday against Siena, the Purple Eagles shut out the Saints. Larissa Imbuzero recorded 12 blocks on the weekend and set a new career high of 111 blocks on the season. She entered the weekend in 10th in the NCAA in blocks. Their next matches are November 4th against St. Peter's and November 5th against Rider, both set for 1 p.m. The men's hockey team traveled to Sacred Heart this weekend, where in Game 1, Captain Jay Ahern scored the game winner in overtime. On Saturday, the Purple Eagles fell to the Pioneers 4-1. The Purple Eagles return home to face the Air Force Falcons, November 3rd and 4th, both set for 7 p.m.
The women's soccer team fell to Canisius on Wednesday with a final score of 2-1. They began their postseason play on Sunday against Mount St. Mary's, where they were tied through regulation. They entered the PKs, where Mount St. Mary's took the extra point with a final of 3-1. With this loss, that is the conclusion of the women's soccer season as they look forward to next fall. The men's soccer team defeated Canisius with a final score of 3-0 on Wednesday. The team then traveled to Quinnipiac on Saturday, where they dropped that match with a final score of 3-1. Dominic Cincha was named MAC Rookie of the Week, collecting 4 points for the Purple Eagles. Their next game is Wednesday at 2 p.m. against Mount St. Mary's as they look to lock up a spot in the postseason. The men's and women's swim team traveled to Youngstown State University over the weekend. The women defeated the Penguins while they fell to St. Francis University from Pennsylvania. The men's team also fell to the Penguins in the meet. The women's next meet is on Saturday, November 4th, where they host Stonehill before meeting back up with the men in Cleveland, Ohio for the Magnus Invite. The cross-country teams traveled to Montgomery, New York over the weekend to compete in the MAC Championship. Alyssa Meat was the top finisher on the women's side, finishing 44th in the event. On the men's side, Braden York continued his historic season once again, breaking his own 8K record with a final time of 24:51.7, earning himself a 7th place finish in all MAC honors, making him the first male runner to receive this honor. The team will now prepare for the NCAA Northeast Regionals on November 10th in Bronx, New York. The men's tennis team traveled to Cornell over the weekend, where every member of the team notched a win. The team will finish out the fall season with a Navy Invite from November 11th to November 13th.
Women's tennis will be back in action this weekend against UB. They have dual matches from November 3rd to November 5th.
Both basketball teams will be in action this week, with the women starting us off with an exhibition game against Mercyhurst on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the Gallagher Center, streamed on ESPN+. The men's season will start with an away game on November 6th at 7 p.m. at Notre Dame, streamed on the ACC network. I'm John Reister.
I'm Amelia Fadul.
And for more information on Purple Eagle Athletics,
check out PurpleEagles.com.